A very good morning, children. So today we are going to continue our chapter 9, the concepts included in it. So just two more concepts are to be dealt to start the exercise. So probably the exercise will start after your assessments, but understand the concepts for today. So like terms and unlike terms. This is the concept which you are already familiar with. If we can understand what exactly the like terms are, then it will be easy for us to understand the unlike terms. Look, so like terms are the terms where it should satisfy two conditions, namely they should have same variables, and the other thing is the variable should be raised to same power. Okay, so the like terms are the terms of which they have same variables and raised to same power. Okay, for example, look, so I am giving you 7x and 7x square. Please be careful that when we are going to decide whether the terms are like terms or unlike terms, we don't worry about the numerical coefficients. Okay, whether they are same or different, we don't bother. We'll always look at the variables only. Look, what is the variable here? X. And what is the variable here? X. So through this, we cannot decide that the given terms are like terms, because here if there is no power, what will take? 1. Here x is raised to the power 1, whereas here x is raised to the power 2. Hence these are not like terms, then automatically they are called unlike terms. Hope you are understanding, children. Okay, let me give you one more example. Let us take 7x, 14x minus 15x. Okay, I am giving you three terms. As we have been discussing, we don't worry about what the way numerical coefficients are, whether they are plus or minus also, we don't worry. Now, what is the variable here? X. And what is the variable here? X. And what is the variable here? X. Now, what is the power of x? 1. Here also 1. Here also 1. Hence, we can say that these terms are like terms. Like terms. Now, let me give you one more example. So 7xy and minus 12xy. Okay, surely they are going to be like terms because the variables are x and y. Here also the variables are x and y. Here the same powers 1, 1, 1, 1. Hence we can say these terms as like terms. We can say these terms as like terms. Now for example, if it is 7x square y and minus 12xy, then as one of the variables is same, can we decide that they are like terms? No, because this term is having x raised to power 2, whereas here it is x raised to 1. Hence these are unlike terms. Okay, we are going to check the variables, and along with the variables, they all should be raised to same power. This is the concept behind like terms and unlike terms, children. Don't copy any of this into your CWs. We'll send you a document. Now, we are going to understand how to add and subtract the algebraic expressions. So now look at the board, children. We have to add this 7x square minus 4x, one algebraic expression, and 9x minus 10. Look, here in total how many terms are there? Total 3 terms are there in the first expression. Here how many terms are there? 2 terms. First we have to understand that there is no such necessity that the number of terms of all the algebraic expressions to be added must be same. They may be of different number. Okay, so they can be of 3 terms, they can be of 2 terms, they can be of equal terms. Okay, but we have to check about the situation whether can we find any like terms in the given expressions. Here look, minus 4x, here 9x, like terms. Here plus 5, minus 10, numerical terms. So we found some like terms in the given algebraic expressions. Hence, it is very much easy to add. Look, so first expression is 7x square minus 4x plus 5. Okay, so as we have to add, now write the like terms in columns. Here we don't have x square term in the second given algebraic expression. So if you want, you can write it 0, or you cannot, you can leave it as a space. So 9x, if there is no symbol, what will take? Plus 9x. And here minus 10. So minus 10. As 7x square is not having a term to add, directly bring 7x square. Now look children, minus 4x plus 9x, minus 4 plus 9. When the terms are of opposite sign, what we'll do? We'll subtract, so that 9 minus 4 gives us 5, and the sign of the biggest value will be given. So plus 5x. Okay, look. So minus 4x plus 9x. We already learned this. When they are of opposite sign, we'll subtract, so that we'll get 5x. And the biggest value here is 9. So plus 5x. Hope you understood this. And I'm very much clear that you are quite habituated to that process. Next, plus 5 minus 10. Plus 5 minus 10. When they are of opposite sign, we'll subtract, so that we'll get 5. And 10 is having minus, so 5. So upon adding the algebraic expression 7x square minus 4x plus 5 and 9x minus 10, we got 7x square plus 5x minus 5. This is about addition. Now let us check subtraction. Now the subtraction of algebraic expressions, children. Subtract minus 4x plus 5 from 9x minus 10. Okay. So as you know, while we are doing subtraction, the expression which is after from will come first. So 9x minus 10. Okay, we have to do subtraction. So minus. And what is the first term? Minus 4x plus 5. Okay, please be careful with signs, children. If you make a simple mistake, the answer will come wrong. When we are doing subtraction, the sign of the terms which are there in the subtrahend should be altered. That means if we have minus, they will become plus. If we have plus, it will become minus. So while we are doing subtraction, we won't consider minus 4x now. It is going to be plus 4x. And we won't consider plus 5. It is going to be minus 5. Then simply we can do the addition. Okay. So 9x plus 4x. Okay, 9x plus 4x gives us 13x minus 10 minus 5, total minus 15. Hope you are understanding, children. Or else, if you have any confusion, look. Minus is there. Minus into minus plus. Minus into plus minus. Okay, look. So 9x minus 10, as we have to do subtraction, minus of minus 4x plus 5, isn't it? So 9x minus 10. When we have bracket, what it means? It means we have to multiply. Minus into minus plus 4x, minus into plus minus 5. Okay, so plus 4x minus 5 minus 5. Okay, if you are quite familiar with this method, you can go in this process or else this process. Both are correct. So upon subtracting minus 4x plus 5 from 9x minus 10, we got 13x minus 15. but please be careful with like terms and the unlike terms. Okay, so this ends up today's class, children. Let us catch up in the next class. Have a great day.